Growing up, I wasn't prepared for how acne would impact my life. I remember cancelling plans if I had a breakout, avoided walking in the sun, and covered my skin with layers of makeup. I was being controlled by my bad skin, but I had tried every cream and antibiotic prescribed and my acne kept returning. It was only years later that I was to realise that beautiful skin should be a reflection of a healthy body. This is how I cleared my skin. Hello beautiful souls, Kim Crystal here and welcome to the video. Today's video is going to be based on acne. This video is in two sections, the first being the deep-rooted causes of acne and the second showing you my skincare routine for clear and healthy skin. In the medical community, the approach is rather to treat the symptoms of acne and not what is actually causing it. So to treat your acne long-term, you will have to cure the root of what is causing it. To begin, acne is a disease that affects the oil glands which are at the base of your hair follicles. These oil glands are stimulated by hormones caused by the adrenal glands. The different levels in these hormones are why you are more likely to get a breakout during puberty and for women around their periods. Before you can address acne, you first need to understand what is causing it on a physical level. And yes, there are also ways you can cause it on a psychological level. Your skin has pores, which are small holes that are connected to your oil glands under your skin. These glands are connected to pores via follicles, which are small canals in your skin. The oily substance in your pores is called sebum. One of sebum's functions is to carry the dead skin cells to the surface of your skin, as well as other toxins. Small hair grows through the follicle out of the skin, so dead skin cells, sebum, hair cells, and toxins can clog the pore. Because of this, it easily becomes infected with bacteria, which becomes red and inflamed. A pimple only starts to surface on the surface of a skin when that plug begins to break down. Many experts believe acne is caused by the excess of androgen, which is a hormone. Androgen levels rise when a human transitions through puberty. The rise in androgen levels stimulates the oil glands under your skin to grow, and these enlarged glands produce more oil. This oil, as mentioned before, is called sebum. Excessive sebum can break down cellular walls in your pore, causing bacteria to grow. This is suggested also to be a hereditary trait. On the physical level, acne is caused by two things. The first being the excess in androgen, which causes an excess in sebum due to hormonal imbalance. However, this isn't the only cause of acne, because if it did, everyone with oily skin would have acne, which is not the case. This is because the second main cause of acne is that the sebum in your pores are mixing with toxins in your blood and lymph liquids. This causes the perfect environment for bacteria to grow. Bacteria itself doesn't cause acne, instead that unhealthy environment under your skin invites them. This is why treatment after treatment your acne keeps returning, because your skin is the perfect hosting environment to bacteria. The difference between someone who has acne and someone who doesn't is the person who doesn't have acne has a body, especially liver, kidneys, and lymph system, which is adequately cleansing the blood of toxins. Someone who has acne does not. Your liver is actively filtrating the excess and unused androgenic hormones, but the liver can only filter so much. So when you're an adolescent or on your period, your body has an influx of these hormones and is unable to filter out all the excessive hormones, so that the toxins that are a byproduct of these hormones in your body get flushed to the skin and you will break out. The main treatments of acne are usually short-lived, as they are targeted to treating the symptoms of acne and not their root cause. The first being antibiotics, which is actually a toxin, so your liver filtration system will actually be hindered and it won't be adequately functioning. When you're taking an antibiotic, you are adding extra problems to your body rather than assisting your filtration system. Another problem with antibiotics is we don't have an antibiotic that can directly target one type of unhealthy bacteria. When taking these pills, they completely wipe out all the good bacteria in your system as well. On top of all this, when you take an antibiotic for a certain amount of time, the unhealthy bacteria develops an immunity and mutates only to come back stronger after the treatment of antibiotics. This is why skin improves and then seems to relapse over a period of time. In the medical community, the approach is rather to treat the symptoms of acne and not what is actually causing it, and this is why your acne keeps returning. To cure your acne, you're going to have to cure the root cause of what is causing the unhealthy environment where the bacteria is flourishing under your skin. I'm going to mention a short list of ways you can improve your skin, and there are so many more ways to create healthier skin once you adapt to your body's needs. The first being to eat an alkaline diet that stabilizes your blood sugar. Unstable blood sugar levels lead to fluctuating insulin levels, which cause erratic androgen levels in your body. Avoid eating simple or refined sugars, simple starches, alcohol, or simple carbohydrates to keep your body in an alkaline state. If you'd like to discover how to keep an alkaline diet, a quick Google search will list them for you. The human body is not designed to eat simple or refined sugars, simple starches, and simple carbohydrates, and the consumption of them will lead to an acidic environment in your body. Disease and cancer literally cannot survive in an alkaline environment. Excessive caffeine can also cause a spike in blood sugar imbalance and push up your adrenaline levels and fluctuate your hormone levels. Stress also causes hormonal imbalances, so you have to find coping mechanisms to reduce your stress. The great Greek physician Hippocrates famously states that all diseases begin in the gut. Your filtration system cannot function normally if you're overwhelming your body with toxicity. The more toxic and processed your foods are, the more stress you're going to put on your filtration system. I am of the opinion that animal products such as meat and dairy is not compatible with the human body. The consumption of animal products increase body inflammation as well as raise the blood's pH and causes a higher acidity levels in the body. Dairy products like milk and cheese contain hormones that are incompatible with the human body as well, causing a spike in excess estrogen levels and raises testosterone. This throws your body's hormones out of balance as well as creating an acidic environment where disease flourishes. Be very selective of your food sources as you are either feeding or fighting disease. Taking omega-3 supplements such as flaxseed oil, apple cider vinegar is also a great way to alkalize your body. Just make sure you are getting an unfiltered apple cider vinegar. The next step is to take care of your liver, kidneys, and bowels. Keeping an alkalized diet and drinking plenty of fresh water is a great way to improve your body's filtration system. Assist your kidneys with herbs such as ginger and dandelion root. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Try to avoid tap water as it has damaging chemicals such as chlorine. Use a water filter to remove these toxins or drink spring water. In essence, what you put in your body has to stay natural. Water is sacred and it can literally heal your organs and flush out toxins. If you are flushing these toxins, those toxins aren't going to be pushed to the skin where they will mix with the sebum, which causes your acne. One of the most important things to clear is that you have to psychologically release anger and guilt that may cause a toxic mindset. Stress may be hard to deal with, however, it's important to find ways to reduce it. The motto I say to myself is don't complain over what you can change and don't stress over what you can't. Lastly, here is my skincare routine. I only use natural products in my skincare routine, and you want to avoid any ingredients with the word cones in it or any artificial ingredients. Remember, water is sacred, and if you are polluting water by flushing chemicals into the drain, eventually someone will have to drink it. First up, I really like to grab my gown and get into something comfortable before I wash my face. So I've just got a ribbon on my head because I couldn't find my headband. I just want to keep my hair out of my face. Yeah, I'm just going to start showing you how I do my nighttime skin time routine. So the first thing I like to do is just use a makeup swab to get off any of my excess makeup. Once I have taken off my makeup, I just like to rinse my face. Just as long as there's a little bit of moisture on my face, I'm just going to start with the Super Citrus Cleanser. So that's how it looks. It smells so good, like you can smell the lemongrass and the citrus, and it's really gentle on the skin because my skin's quite sensitive to chemicals. So just so it's nice and frothy. Have a look at that. Oh yeah. So once I've worked that in, I'm just going to rinse my face. It's nice and rinsed. I'm just going to just pat it dry for a second. Now I'm going to move on to the Super Acai Exfoliator. This is really good for taking out any residue of makeup that may be left in your skin, and it just really helps with exfoliation, but it's still quite gentle. So I just use about that much. Now I'm just going to dab my skin with a little bit of water, and then I'm just going to take the exfoliator, put a bit on my forehead and on the sides and on my nose, and I'm just going to work that in. So I just like to do this for 2 to 3 minutes, and I do this every second to third day. And then I just pat my skin dry. So this is the Superfruit Hydrator. It's really nutritious for your skin, so that's why I like it. And I just like to do 1 pump and put that over my skin. So I like to use this EcoTan face water, and this just leaves a really subtle glow on your skin. And I'm just going to put some on now, and I'm just going to leave it on for a few hours, and then I'm going to show you how it actually looks after. It just brings you a nice radiant glow on your face, because I don't like to suntan on my face because I get freckles. Look at them. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I get little freckles and sunspots. So I always wear SPF 50 when I go out in the sun on my face. So I'm going to put the face water on, and I'm going to show you guys how that looks in a little bit. This is how my skin looks after my skincare routine. I hope you guys have found this video useful, and I hope you guys have a lovely week. I'll see you next time. Bye!